fear of losing is far greater than the fear of being hurt, and that means that you've very much got to weigh up your opponents to see where they are, and you're wheel to wheel with these guys. If they're in a strong situation, their car is running well, and you're both in a good position, at that point it's like playing high-speed poker. All you can do is try and gauge the profile of your opponent right, and hope that you've hope you come out in front of him.
About 30 seconds till we go. Let's go up. Get ready. First gear. Pit button off. Could be getting close. Get her cranked up.
That was fucking beautiful. Yeah, good, thank you. And yourself? That is good. Not really. Do we have gloves and masks and stuff, or? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just hold it in. Ready? No worries. What the fuck? Oh no. You have been disconnected. You fucking chief into a party. Motherfucker. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, what the fuck? At the moment fucking Wilco left, it like muted everyone's mics.
Oh really?
Yeah, straight away it just muted everyone's mics and then fucking DC'd me.
Right.
That's why I thought I'd invite you into a party, just in case I can't actually fucking get back in.
Oh,
But it's all good. I just thought I'd run through some stuff while we're in the party chat. So the wheel loads.
Let me find my Keep going. You keep going.
Yeah. So the wheel loads on the left side are both 56, and the right side is both 53. The diff, we have a couple of hiccups, like only 5 minor ones in the rear. But that's nothing that when I spun the lap for that time that it was a fucking issue. The only issue that we do have is the dampers. The dampers are a lot more together now, you know what I mean, compared to fucking spread out. But we do have a lot of problems with the left-hand side. It's nothing that I've been able to work out, but the travel distance for all
just
the
bouncing around a lot.
No. Well, you think about it. The front left damper speed and the front right damper speeds are lower. So the front left is 4.47 and the others are all in the mid 20s to 30s. Like,
so what if we drop the front left?
Well, like, that's not really like an option that I've kind of come to the conclusion of. Like,
what if we run unsymmetricals?
I've tried that.
Yeah.
But you need it the way it is. Right now, you need it the way it is. The suspension isn't all too bad. Where is it? So the weight transfer is literally 50%. So we've got no fucking movement in that. The car should fucking hold tight. But the chassis roll's pretty big. But in terms of having the chassis roll, there's a couple of spikes from it, but in the weight transfer and all that kind of shit, the neutral steering, there's only a couple of lower end spikes. So that's alright. The gear ratios, I do need to work on it, because doing what I've done, I feel like we can get more speed out of the car.
Yep.
The efficiency of the downforce is still something that's fucking coming in, but it's a lot better than what it was.
Well, I'm already up at Diz's time already, 132.
Yeah. In terms bumpiness, that first turn back onto home straight and the first turn, those are the ones on my lap, that lap that's on there. They're the only two turns which I had a lot of bumpiness.
Yep.
There was only diff locking in that last shitty turn. Like, you know that third one, how we took those 3 turns we were struggling on? The only diff locking we have now is literally on that third turn. So that was on that lap that I'd done for that. The tyre wear over 3 laps barely even jumped, so I'm kind of hoping that'll hold. But this is a lot cooler than what we were practicing at. Yeah. Overall, you'll probably feel a huge difference in the car. It just feels a lot better. But yeah, I mean, it all should stop at the same speed. It's all 50%. There's like not much roll in the car. It's just about making sure you have the right gear and shit. But I mean, I'll play around with the gears and whatever and see what we can do. But yeah, I don't know. There wasn't really too much that like I've gone over that's fucking stressful. You know what I mean? Lap time average is a 1 minute 30.8. So I'll take that. But yeah, it's just the diff. Like, there's some spikes in the rear. I can't remember where exactly it is. But all the wheel slips exactly the same. It's only like 0.02 off in the front. There's no diff slip. So, yeah, you probably feel it. I don't know, maybe. Just pinged her. I don't know.
I'm just gonna quickly reconnect my fucking steering wheel just to make sure it's fucking...
Yo, Compact's on a 31.5.
Yep.
Fucking Jesus. What was he doing in the other rounds? But in the time that I've got, I did lose a bit of time in that. And you have to think some of the gears we're not getting optimal horsepower out of them. Where was it? I went over something, man, and it told me how much fucking horsepower we had, and it was pretty much 500 or more overall. What the fuck is it? Leave this sticker down. That one. Track, maybe. I can't find it for the life of me. I had it somewhere, man, where I was like looking at it and it told me how much horsepower and shit we had out of the car. And oh, here, I'm at it again, don't worry. Oh, I've fucking been DC'd again. Is this gonna keep on doing it to me? So yeah, first gear's 492.5. Second's 496.5. Third's 508, almost 509. Fourth is 509.5. Fifth is 514.5. And sixth is 514. So we're getting a decent amount of horsepower out of the car. It's gonna keep on DCing me. I'm just gonna fucking cut my stream off, fucking reset my internet, and then maybe go back into it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna join and let it sit there for a minute, because I don't want to have any fucking problems tonight. But yeah, I don't know. See what you think of the car and what you can do with the car, but there's like there's like some arb load in the right side, and then there's negative arb load in the left side. So that's probably to do with the dampers. But overall, the springs in the arb is pretty much a steady line for all wheels. So, you know, when you've got that and then you've got all the wheel loads the same, I don't really think there's too many problems with the wheels or in terms of that kind of shit. But yeah. AussieAssault's down to a 31.5 too. Compact's 0.001 up. Coming down. How the fuck did John just invite me? I'm not in tier 1. Well, I am in tier 1. But what? It doesn't make sense. Did he invite me because it's fucking his lobby or who? No fucking no, my shit's loading. Alright. Monitor will watch you. Do you see what I mean about the gear ratios though? It's like it's not all too bad, but I believe we could like say up 6th gear a click.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just so we've got a bit more there. But even still, like, I feel like the transition from like 2nd, 3rd and 4th is a little bit too quick. We could probably spread that out by 1 click, maybe. And then lower 6th gear. You know what I mean? So it's all kind of fucking tying in on itself. I think I'm DCing again.
Yep.
Yeah, well. I'm gonna cut this stream off and I'm gonna go fucking reboot my internet.
Yes, man.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll Turn the party to fucking public just so I can join back into it while I have these issues. Alright, I'll cut this off.